Go to hardafseltzer.com. Get some 8% seltzer shipped right to your house. The peach, the lemon lime, the strawberry shortcake, and the blue raspberry. No carbs, no sugars, no gluten if you give a shit about that. We are live in over 100 stores in Tennessee. More just opened up. Go to hardafseltzer.com today and check your store locator or order them right to your house.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution! Brought to you by GhostBed.com.
Hello.
Yeah, JB.
Hello.
No, it wasn't on. It wasn't
Hello?
on. Yeah.
Are you there? Hello?
Yeah,
Hello?
it wasn't on yet. You know?
Oh, sorry.
You were dancing with yourself. We weren't on.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And isn't that wild?
Yeah.
It's wild, right? Mm-hmm. It's crazy, Jabes.
Yeah.
Did you get the dress? Yes or no?
I did.
Okay. I said pics or it didn't happen. Do you have pics or no?
It'll be here tomorrow.
Okay. All right.
So if it doesn't work, then I'll have to go to like a Dillard's, which is very hard for me to walk into.
Dillard's.
A Dillard's?
You going to a
Or
Mervyn's?
Belk? Yeah.
You going to Mervyn's?
It's hard. It's very triggering, but I'll do it.
To go to Dillard's is triggering for you?
Yeah, it's like this weird in-between world where like you're not old, but you're not young, right?
Yeah.
And
not rich, but you're not poor.
right.
You're not a little girl
yeah.
anymore, but
Yeah, like it's not a Nordstrom,
sure.
but it's not like a what? What's beneath the
Ross.
Dillard's?
Mervyn's. Yeah, it's not a Mervyn's.
Mervyn's, I don't think there is anymore.
Do they not
Mervyn's.
exist anymore? R.I.P. to Mervyn's, if
I
so.
think they got
R.I.P.
folded
I
into
worked there.
something.
It's not
I used to
J.C.
fold
Penney.
clothes there.
Yeah. Okay, so it's not JCPenney, but it's not Nordstrom.
Okay.
And it's not like Forever 21, but it's not like a Talbot's
Talbot's.
or whatever, right? So
A
it's like this
Kohl's.
weird.
It's not a Kohl's.
It's this weird in between where you have to be confronted with your actual age.
Yeah.
Which I don't like to do, right? I like to be like, I'm Forever 21.
How much Kohl's cash do you have on you right now?
Oh, or Kohl's. I don't go into Kohl's. No.
But how much Kohl's cash do you have on you?
None. I don't go into Kohl's.
I bet you got $82 in Kohl's cash stashed on you somewhere.
Probably expired.
Yeah, it's probably
Expired Kohl's. Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe a coupe.
Maybe. If
Maybe
you
a
don't
couple
know
of coupes.
what we're talking about here, we will be at the Tampa Bay Rowdies game Saturday nights. Hard AF Seltzer is a very, very proud, unique, excited sponsor of the Tampa Bay Rowdies. Jesse's Rowdies royalty. And I'm happy to report, because Reed Blanco in the chats, a bunch of nooners are coming.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we actually know a bunch of people in Florida, so they're coming.
To the Rowdies
I think
game?
Wanathan is coming. Everybody's coming to the Rowdies game. So here's why. We had so many people. I just got off the phone. We booked a suite. We booked a suite for the Rowdies game, so it's on. All right?
The sweet
It's
life.
officially on. That way everybody can just get fucked up, break a bottle, do whatever you want in there, you know?
Sure.
I'm not going to judge you. It's Florida. Chance of snow in the forecast, one would imagine down there. Because it always is, brother.
You'll be right there with him. You
It
won't be able to
always
judge.
is, brother. There's no judgment.
You won't be able to
kidding me?
judge. You'll be right there with him.
Are you kidding me?
No.
We got invited out by Reed and those guys Friday night. So D'Anthony and I, to kind of give you a rundown for the weekend, if you are going to join us in Tampa. So Saturday night is the Rowdies game, 7:30 p.m. I think the suite opens at 6, and we're all going to meet at the hotel there. It's the Hilton right next to the goddamn place. It's 100 yards away.
Love
So
it.
we'll meet there, walk over together. It's only a 100-yard walk, all right? Okay. We know everybody's getting fucked up and trashed and all that stuff. Reed, I got some parking passes for you and all that stuff. All right, that's Saturday night. Now, Sunday morning at the Rays game, it is an 11:30 a.m. game. It is on Fox. D'Anthony Holloway has been chosen to be the veteran of the game, and they're doing a salutes to service for him, the scoreboard and all that stuff between the second and third inning. So we'll be there for that. Join us. We're in section 110 for that one, and then we'll be roaming around the park after D'Anthony gets to wave on the scoreboard, everything else. Now, Friday, we have like a sponsor meet and greet with some of the other sponsors and the owners and stuff, the people we haven't met yet, because we actually haven't been to the Rays Stadium. So that's a private thing. But then afterwards, there were some listeners that invited us to Hogan's Hangout that night.
Nice. I will not be there. Sorry.
Well, look, I don't know that you want to go. You know?
Why?
Are you a Hogan fan, yes or no? Is that?
Hole?
Yeah. Mr. Kogan?
Mr. Kogan?
Yeah.
Obviously, I've been a fan forever because I know his real name is Hole.
I didn't know if the N-word 17 times during sex kind of freaked you out or, I don't know how that works out for people in the end.
Look, I'm always down
with a Hulkster.
For a good time if there's food and drink and a couple of slaps and tickles.
So there is. So I looked it up last night.
It.
Reed hit us up.
I'm not afraid to go anywhere.
Yeah, Reed hit us up, and I looked up the menu at Hogan's Hangout. Pull that up, Bob. This place is speaking my language, and it'll bleed into the next story here. But pull up the menu at Hogan's Hangout. A lot of reviews, all very, very positive.
I'm sure.
It's beach food elevated, I think is how they described it.
Is it elevated
I
beach food?
I just made that up. What do we got there? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Coconut shrimp, a little mozzarella sticks, oysters Rockefeller, fried calamari, loaded nachos.
Yeah, seems pretty standard.
Look at this, dude.
I'll have 2 orders of the nachos.
Look at that po' boy.
And a chicken tender.
Oh, they got a po' boy on the menu, too.
Yeah, looks pretty...
Delco, they got a cheesesteak. I'll bring you one back on the plane, all right? It'll be a couple days old, but I'm sure it'll hold up, along with those jumbo scallops. I'll get you a side of jumbo scallops and bring those back on the plane for you.
Or maybe that King of the Sea pasta.
Yeah, I think there's only one thing you should be eating at Hulk Hogan's beach karaoke restaurant, and that is some hot pasta, some fettuccine with seafood.
Yes.
And so
I will have the King of the Sea, please.
Yeah. Interesting fact about this place. They make you take vitamins before you walk inside. Brother, you got to take a handful of vitamins, then you got to pray.
Do they?
You got to pray. You got to say a prayer.
They have their whole own section for wings, so I think that's where you got to go.
Oh, beautiful. What do we have as far as wings there at Hogan's Hangout?
You can get 10, 20, or 30, but here's the sauces.
That's their whole menu. 10, 20, or 30.
They got, hey, Bob, they're tossing sauces, all right? They're not just sauces.
You're right. They got mild, medium, hot, then body slam hot.
Fuck yeah.
Whoa.
Garlic parm, of course. Guava barbecue.
Oh, big fan of guava.
Sweet Thai chili, and then just basic barbecue.
Just basic barbecue.
Gosh.
Okay.
A body slam hot.
Yeah. Yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Get in there.
Yeah.
I feel like the leg drop hot was kind of a missed opportunity.
No.
Right?
Big finisher.
Body slam hot's it's more for everyone, you know what I'm saying? All wrestling fans are like.
A hot ring?
Nailed it.
Flamin' ring?
That's if you're Asian. That's how you pronounce that. I'll take the hot rings.
No,
What's
I was
up?
talking about your butthole.
Oh, gotcha. I thought you were describing the wings as an Asian person.
If you want a real fiery hot wing.
Fiery hot
ring
around there it is. Boom.
Yeah.
So we'll be there Friday night after Dan and I's meet and greet at the thing, and buckle up, kids. All right. If karaoke's going, I'll be karaokeing. Is that a word?
Karaokeing?
Karaokeing.
I think it's almost like a Lego where it's just karaoke.
All right.
You're doing karaoke or you are.
You're not going anywhere?
I don't know, actually.
The reason I ask is I've had a thing with words today, and I've learned a lot of new words. The Hot Pocket story. Kentuckian? He's described as a Kentuckian. And that doesn't seem right, does it?
No, and I don't actually know if it is a thing, but you did see it in this one article, so.
It's on the smoking gun.
Right.
So it means it must be true.
Happy birthday, Julia.
Is it Julia Mongolia? Is it her birthday? Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy
OG.
birthday,
Day
Craigers.
1. Mom of the group.
Yeah. So a Kentucky man yesterday, 64 years old, shot his roommate
Sure.
with a handgun in the ass for taking the last Hot Pocket out of the freezer. Bob, you got a pic of this guy?
Did he shoot him in the
Shoot him in the ass.
In the butt?
Shot
Oh,
him
in the
right
buttocks.
in the ass there.
as he was trying to leave?
Look at that. Looks like
Can't
a
really-
happy-go-lucky guy. Mm-hmm. You know, kind of looks like your dad a little bit. You know, a tad.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's not mean.
No,
Well,
no, not
I mean,
at all.
my dad's a hippie, so it can go a couple different ways, right?
No, I think
like you're
that's
either.
It's a nice pick.
Yeah, it's a nice pick.
You know, it was late. It was late
Mm-hmm.
when he shot his roommate in the ass. Is it weird that him shooting him in the ass for the last hot pocket? Isn't that strange to me? It's the fact that he had a roommate in his 60s. That's fucking strange to me.
It's strange that this guy had a roommate.
I know.
Yeah,
It actually
dude. I mean,
doesn't
you're in your. It should be against the law to have a roommate in your 60s. That's another dude.
No,
I
you
think.
must have a roommate if you look like a guy in the 60s. Like you can't be at it alone.
Are you married? But you should be married at this point, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but obviously he's
failed.
not.
He had
Yeah,
failed
yeah.
life. He's allowed to have a roommate.
Yeah, he's allowed to have a roommate. It's not illegal to fail at life, right?
No one has said he has failed.
He is obviously failed.
You guys are saying he failed. Like,
Look
dude,
at him.
It's the last Hot Pocket.
Look at his eyes.
No, no, no,
I'm
we're
saying
saying-
he did what every other American should
We're
have
saying if you have a
If you
roommate
have a roommate
at 60,
at 60,
Well-
it's just your choices and it's not against the law. He probably did a couple things that were against the law that got him to that point, but just having a roommate
Yeah.
in your 60s.
Completely unemployable at this point.
Right.
Keeps telling people they don't want to listen.
Well, this
Right.
Kentuckian,
Yeah.
this is how they describes him. The Kentuckian got mad when the victim consumed the remaining frozen snack, and he shot his roommate in the buttocks after the victim ate the last Hot Pocket. So he did wait. He must have said something of like, hey, if you eat this, I'm going to fucking shoot you. You're going to die. And then he was probably like, boop, and then popped it in. And then he was like, I wasn't fucking around, dude. And then homeboy pulled the trig. Squeezed the trig. Blew his ass cheek off.
But like, what's weird about stories like this where they go like, oh, you know, because he, whatever, wife hits husband in the head because he, whatever,
Yeah.
didn't take the trash out. It's what's weird about these stories is like thinking about how they got that story from either one of them, right?
Right.
So like this isn't, it's not an apparent, you don't like go to the scene and go, well, there's a Hot Pocket and blood here. And they didn't like take evidence to find out the reason that he shot him. So they had to get some kind of statement, which I think is hilarious.
Same.
So like who gave the statement? Probably not the guy that shot, right? It's probably the guy in the hospital. So the guy that got shot walks a couple blocks, gets help, gets taken to the hospital.
Yeah.
And then this guy's arrested and charged.
He did survive the shooting, by the way. He's currently in a Louisville, Kentucky hospital for treatment of his injuries. Now, homeboy, whose pick we showed you earlier there, he's in jail right now.
Right.
He's in jail. The shocking part to me was his bond was only $7,500. Now, obviously, he didn't have that. So he's going to wait this out in jail,
Sure.
which, you know,
I'd go to trial if I was him.
might. He
I'd
might.
just take it all the way to the Supreme Court.
Get a sympathetic jury. You know,
Yeah.
his roommate's been picking on him. He's been trying to move out.
Yes.
The court's made him stay there.
This was the last straw. And then like talk about the Hot Pocket, like Ross is saying, like, what's your favorite? You know what I mean?
He felt threatened.
What would you, yeah.
Yeah,
because he didn't know if he was going to get food anymore, and his roommate kept taking his Hot Pockets.
Yeah.
And he felt a threat on his life, and he had to shoot him.
Right.
And I get it. So here's the mystery to me, though. The charge was felony assault. I thought it would have been attempted murder.
Below the waist.
Yeah, but
Charged with
let's
assault.
face it, your
It's
aim's not great
non-threatening.
that late. It is threatening. If you shot his ding dong off, or
No,
you shot
I
him
said
right in
it's
the asshole,
non-life. I said it's non-life threatening.
Because of luck, sheer luck. If he would have shot him in the ding dong and blasted that off, right? Guy dies. Let's say that bullet goes 2 inches to the left, goes right inside of his asshole. Boom, he dies then. Let's say
Maybe.
lower leg, one of the major arteries. Blood starts spurting off all over the ceiling, all over his face, the doors, his legs, everything else. Dead.
Right.
This was pure luck. Charged with felony assault, one would have to imagine that the roommate said, hey, let's kind of knock down the charges there. I don't think he was trying to murder me. I think he was just trying to hurt me a little bit.
Yeah, it may have come from the statement or just, I mean, felony assault's pretty bad.
What does a felony assault charge carry in Kentucky? Just out of curiosity.
Probably.
'Cause I think I think it's 1 to 3 years. That's my guess, but I don't
I
know.
would say more.
I haven't been arrested in Kentucky.
I see
in a
5
long
to
time.
10, but Bob might see something different.
Yeah, I would say 5 to 10.
1 to 20 years in prison.
Okay.
1 to 20.
Yeah. It's pretty fucking broad, isn't it? Jesus
Up
Christ. You
to
want to
the
narrow that
judge.
down?
Up to the judge.
1 to 20? Yeah.
Yeah, you can get through one.
I say
don't know about 20.
I say the judge gives him 1 year and that's it, dude. The judge has had to have had one Hot Pocket that late. Somebody eats your last Hot Pocket, the fucking anger inside of you is so intense. I think the judge sides with him, gives him 1 year in jail, time with good service or whatever. You know, they say he's going to be good, I'm sure. You know, he's going to be a good boy in there. Louisville, that was a rough place, friend, for a white man like that, a chipper white man.
He's got a pretty smile.
Yeah, he's been on the streets. You know what I mean? He's been through the streets of Louisville.
I don't know. I don't know that he has, James.
This guy has a roommate,
Right, but we don't know what he does. You know
and
what
he
I'm saying?
shoots people in the buttocks.
Well, he owns
I'm
a
not going to
gun.
say that he's lived a completely clean life up until this point,
I'm
but
wi-
that's
I'm
just
willing to
me,
say
and
that.
maybe I'm being judgmental.
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
You are. I'm willing to stand for this guy.
Not the first thing he shot.
No.
Yeah.
I have the same passion about him as I have for Daniel Penny, the guy in the subway who killed the Michael Jackson impersonator. Samesies. Like, I understand both of those stitches, and I don't think either of them should be charged. You know?
Okay.
You don't fucking take the last Hot Pocket. Jesse, you don't.
Hot pocket take. I don't love a hot pocket.
Neither do I.
You guys are fucked.
There's so many better options.
You guys
Yeah,
are
like
fucked.
if you're gonna go shitty stuff like that, a hot pocket is gonna be like my last resort.
I'd rather have a pizza roll.
Pizza bagel.
Oh, you gross.
Pizza bagel, I'd go Totino's. You know those like or Gino, you know what I mean? Like
Look.
those, and they're even I think the same amount, if not less.
I'll go
Totino's
with-
pizza rolls are better than Hot Pockets.
For sure, or a Totino.
Pizza rolls, I'll drive over with my fucking car. Those are disgusting. They're never cool. You're going to burn your mouth off all over.
Pizza rolls
time.
are dangerous.
Now, Totino's.
Teaches you patience.
The flat one, dude.
At a young age.
Someone
right?
murdered him.
At a young age,
dude.
don't we know that's a good point?
Gross.
It's a good point.
Gross.
Wait.
How
Burn
many
your mouth.
times, how many times do you have to burn your mouth at a certain age before you go, okay, I'm going to wait? And it takes a long time for
800. Yeah, we've all burned
I'm just
our mouth.
saying, like-
800 times on pizza
None
rolls.
of us have learned.
Pizza rolls should be against the law. I'm surprised there's not a fucking doc on Netflix
I'm with
about
Ross.
somebody suing for a mouth burn that looks like the lady who spilled the coffee all over her thighs for McDonald's.
That shit actually did look really bad. Remember?
Have you ever seen the inside of your mouth? The next week, just skin peeling off after you eat the pizza roll that was too hot.
I haven't had one in a very long time, and I'm not trying to do that. What I'm saying is like I'm trying to talk to you about. I don't.
Our kids, you made them for our kids. You didn't have one of those goddamn things.
No, I made pizza bagels.
Okay.
I did not make, and because I've never gotten those, because I don't want them to hurt themselves. They look good. They stare me in the face in the freezer section, but I don't get them. I get a pizza bagel or a Tostino.
Oh boy, I'm gonna have to go Southern lawyer here on you, but I believe my case is rested. If you can't even give those to your child, why are we even saying that? That's even part of the greatest.
Because
the
if you
goat
get them,
conversation.
if you get them at the right spot, guys, is there anything better? It's an
it's
elusive.
called a Hot Pocket.
It's an elusive thing, and
called a
not
Hot
many people can achieve it. But if you can get that pizza
Nope.
roll
Nobody's done it.
at the exact right time, it's cooled off enough. Whew,
It's the cheese. The cheese has to be a little melty, but then back together. I think maybe a baking sheet underneath it.
I don't think Bobby Flay could get that temperature right. There's no way. Nobody's ever gotten it right.
I'd watch him try, Ross. I'd watch him try.
I want a non-biased opinion here. We have a listener in the studio today.
Sure.
Hot Pocket or pizza roll.
And I need you to really think, and I need you to make the right decision.
Come on up here,
Hot
sir.
Pocket or pizza roll? Pop on into the back there. I love that you're drinking Yingling at 11 a.m.
Joel, with the Yingling, go ahead and tell them the correct answer.
Yeah, Joe, what do we got?
Personally, pizza rolls.
Pizza
Thank
roll.
you.
you fucking loser.
Thank
Correct.
you.
You're a loser.
You know where your bread is buttered.
You're a fucking loser.
You know where your bread is buttered,
Get him
bud.
out of here, Joel.
Ross, the chat
Get
is
him out of here.
overwhelmingly
Oh,
in favor
what
of
do we
pizza
got?
rolls.
Are you
What do we
kidding?
got? What do we got?
You guys are all
Yes.
terrorists.
Nobody
all our
likes a hot
audience
dog.
is terrorists.
Hot
I
Pockets
love
are
when you
trash.
I love when you come in here with a fucking an agenda and it just gets
Shoved right back.
fucking
You guys are all
ruined.
fucked. You're all fucked.
Pizza rolls with ranch. I didn't want to say that because I didn't want to like expose my true
That's the-
disgustingness, but like, oh, is there anything better?
No, you don't. Here's why that is justifiable. You don't have a choice but to dip pizza rolls into ice cold ranch dressing to at least try to cool the burn on the top of your mouth. Everybody in the chat right now, who I'm going to name you by name, Mark Bedar, pizza rolls, trash. You're a garbage person.
Thank you.
You're a garbage person. When you put your garbage out tonight, jump in the can. You need to be taken out. You are
I don't
garbage.
know. I wouldn't say garbage person because we just got Krager's dropping $100.
Krager's.
Craig just dropped 100 for
For
pizza roll. The
pizza
kings and queens are out
rolls.
there. No, Craig,
I love when this shit happens.
Pizza
grab
people
you,
have this kind of money.
your new bride, and your new baby, and hop right on in the dumpster.
Because Craig's not
You guys
poor,
are all
that's why.
trash. You
Craig's
guys are
not
all
poor.
Trash.
That's why he's going for pizza rolls. 'Cause
Trash.
He's fucking rich, dude.
This is
And he's got the time.
absolute chaos.
He's got the time and the money.
People are saying, "Suck it, Ross." Pizza, Twitchy Flyer 7 pizza rolls are the best. You live in a fucking cave. You're a cave person.
Yes. Oh, you got one.
What do we got
Elon
there?
G.
Elon G.
Got
There we
one.
go, baby.
You and Elon.
He's on the board.
Alone on an island.
Hot Pockets. I wish Marilyn Monroe would have sang that to JFK for his birthday instead of happy.
Pockets.
Hot Pockets.
Yeah.
It would have been the best.
Jim
dude.
Gaffigan did.
Yeah.
Melted cheese on top, Elon G. You just took yourself out of that conversation. We don't do that, okay? You don't put melted cheese on Hot Pockets. It's got enough. It's got plenty in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it squeezes out the sides sometimes if you put it on 15 seconds higher. Shit, dude. I just had one like a week ago. Yeah,
Of what?
I just caught a body about a week ago, one of these
The hot
Hot Pockets. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I got a single. I got a
Single-
single at that hotel.
pep and cheese.
My child got the ramen noodles.
I have a
yeah.
question, Ross.
Pep and
Sure,
cheese.
pep and cheese, yeah.
Did it still come with the little aluminum foil wrapper? you're
Sure
supposed
does.
to-
Yep.
To like put it in the
Put it
thing
in the
and
thing.
crisp
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. You got to crisp that up a little bit, dog. And I look, I'll go white trash on you. I go way past the fucking allotted time. I'll go deep into 3 minutes, 3:15, 3:30, just to get it crispy, and then I'll let that cool down and enjoy my life.
I'll be real with you. If I ever saw somebody like eat a Hot Pocket in front of me,
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I'd interact with them again.
That's not true. That is not true. If Sydney Sweeney started eating Hot Pockets in front of you,
It might be an ick.
what?
It might be a what? An ick?
An ick.
No,
Dude.
no,
Dude.
no.
Dude.
Topless Sydney Sweeney eating Hot Pockets in front of you.
Why would that ever be
We
something
don't
that
know what she
happens?
does at her house when she's alone. She's going
Then
through
why
a
is Delco
potential
there
divorce.
watching her? That's what I mean. Like you're with
You
someone.
never know. We're aiming high for Delco.
No, I'm just
okay?
saying, like, how would that occur?
You ever
What?
go to the grocery store and you see the people, like the person in front of you, check out, and you look at the food they're checking out with?
I
and
look
judge them?
every time I do. Yes, I
I
do.
judge the shit out of everybody in front of me.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I do. I do all the time. Do you?
I'm not really
I do.
looking.
Especially if they're overweight and I see what they're eating. I'm like,
Yes.
Fair.
I know why.
Yep.
That's fair.
I got there was one. I'll tell you where I was too, and the guy said something about it, and that even made me laugh. So I mean, this is real specific out there. I'm at that Food Lion, Carolina Beach. There's
Okay.
only one there. There's only one Food Lion.
What would be
It's lower down the
equivalent-
chain?
I would say like a Randall's maybe here. The Food Lion is like the lowest that you can.
Yes, I think that's.
Okay. So Randall. It'd
Okay.
be like
Yep.
Randall's.
So the guy's checking out in front of me. I do the same thing Delco does, and I look at his items. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
he's got a 12-pack of toilet paper. He's got a 12-pack of Miller Lights.
Okay.
And he's also got a queso that was made from, the
The weird little deli that's not really a deli and nothing's hot and stuff like that.
It's cold. You definitely have to heat that up on a metal
Yeah.
pan. And it's got cheese, meats, and something else in there. And then he also had, the last thing he had was just tinfoil. So it was like, all right, like, how are you going to attempt this or whatever? And I looked, and he caught me. He caught me staring right at his shit.
Sure.
And he just goes, it's the weekend, you know? And I
Right,
was like,
right.
yeah.
Right.
You know?
No, I guess now that you think
Yeah.
about it, but I usually catch myself when it's like a dude, an older dude, like my dad's
It
age,
was
or
an
like
older
a
guy.
mom,
It was
an
an older
older
guy.
lady that's like just a box of wine and like 2 frozen things and like one other essential. And I'm
Yeah.
always just like, dang, like either your life is amazing. Do you know what I mean? And it's just so simple and I love it.
I'm not judging him for being
No,
white trash at all.
yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it was a Friday night. It was a perfect Friday night. If you're single,
Right.
and you're an older dude who doesn't have a roommate, hopefully,
You just
like
get-
the Kentuckian.
Yeah.
Dude. Is there a better like queso,
I don't
a
know, I'm
12-pack of
jealous.
cheap beer,
I'm jealous.
a fucking 12-pack of toilet paper just in case? Because I mean, we all know the inevitable is going to happen there. And then he had the tortilla chips, not the brand ones either, like the cheap ones.
Yeah.
You know, the ones that are like nondescript.
Amigos or something. Yeah. Like Amigos chips. And you're like,
Right.
well,
You're just like,
are
all right.
they?
And then the tinfoil, I was like, man, is he cooking something later? Was that to put on top of it afterwards and maybe reheat it?
No, it's to wrap. So first of all, it's to wrap the nachos, and you pour the queso on top of it. And you put all of that in the oven.
Oh, almost like a makeshift pan, kind of,
not
or maybe
bad.
he
Yeah,
just has
okay.
a grill
Yeah, all right.
where he is.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
And then you sprinkle like usually a bunch of crumble cheese on top, or some hamburger that you've crunched up in a pan.
Yeah.
Sure, that seems a little
Kaylin
bit more
Cothran is saying
elaborate.
he threw 10 at Delco. Says Delco buys the Philly cheesesteak Hot Pockets because he's Delco trash. I actually haven't had those, so I can't judge.
They're
them.
the
I would
worst.
never either eat those.
You would.
I would never.
You would.
I don't eat hot pockets. Like when you cook them, people have put them in the microwave and shit. It smells so gross.
Yeah. Do you remember the lean ones
The
that
lean
they
pockets,
tried
I was
to
about
do?
to say that. Broccoli
Where it's
and
like
cheese.
a broccoli and a.
Nope.
Yeah, they're the
Never
slow
went
fast
there.
of food.
Hey guys,
Serious.
never went there. All right. Don't even ask me. I've never even bothered.
Yeah.
Brock and cheese and a hot pocket. No thanks. All right.
I don't. Yeah. No.
You
I
can't
this-
stop
this
eating food in this
conversation
form.
Can go.
And now it's done.
Could be a food podcast.
really-
Well,
about
look.
a member that.
Not. It's
time
not
you had a-
that.
When's the
What'd you
last
say?
time you had a frozen like actual shit food?
Frozen shit food.
Yeah, like that, like a hot pocket. I guess I've never had. Like I can't.
He
remember.
had one.
I've never-
He
I had
said he had
I
one
had one
last
after the Red Hot
week.
Chili Peppers concert.
He said he had one last week. I don't really do it. My kids do, and then I'll have a bite. And it really is just the pizza bagel. My prefer is always oven no matter what. If there's a microwave instruction, I just don't fucking use it. Ever.
Right.
But to go back to this, like last Hot Pocket or whatever, like,
This is so.
well, hang on. People freak out for food.
Okay.
Freak the fuck out. You screamed at me about messing up your Jersey Mike's order about a week ago.
It
So-
wasn't about the order. It was about you being with me for so long and not fucking knowing what I get ever. That's what it was about.
I never go to Jersey Mike's. You
Okay,
usually
but go
make the-
ahead.
I
Go
love
no,
Jersey
keep
Mike's.
going.
I
Keep
love-
going
I
with
love-
your story, but
I
it
love Jersey
was a
Mike's.
lot deeper than that.
I
But go
understand
ahead.
that. But now apply that anger to this gentleman right here. You know what I'm saying? He was justified. He was justified in his anger. That's all I'm saying. There he is. I think we should praise Caesar, not bury him. All right? This guy's a fucking hero. All right? I'm just saying.
Do you want me to tell? Do you want me to tell the Jersey Mike story?
No, not at all. But
Oh, okay,
we're all-
okay,
we're
'cause
all
it's, like, pretty
passionate.
simple.
We're all passionate about our food.
It's pretty simple. We've gotten it from the beach to here to whatever. I order it, yes, but we do eat it together, and we get.
I never
number
have a bite of
7
your Sammy.
We're eating it together.
I know.
And like
Never.
it's the same. And oh, this one's mine. This one's your. Oh, how can you tell the difference? The mustard is the only difference. We get the same thing,
Mm-hmm.
turkey and cheese, with everything that comes on it. You add spicy mustard,
Okay.
mayo,
It's true.
peppercini,
Yes.
and a pickle.
Yeah. Yeah. I do.
I add yellow mustard, mayo, peppercini. Add. We get the same thing. This is our order. We're basically eating the same thing. We can't tell our sandwiches apart. Sometimes we get them mixed up. This has happened for 10 years. He goes to Jersey Mike. I go, I'm basically trying to say like, oh, I'm getting the same. Mayo, yellow mustard, peppercini. Add. I put add. He comes home. Turkey, cheese, mayo, mustard, and peppercini only.
That's what was in the text.
Only.
Guys. That was
No
in the,
lettuce.
that
It
was,
was a slop.
was
No
in the text
tomato,
message.
lettuce, onion. All it was like I
was
felt
in
like
the
I was
text
in
message.
a fucking.
The bread's too big.
It
'Cause
was.
nothing
It was.
inside?
The person that was making it was probably like, "Who the fuck is this?" All right, dude. I guess I'll make this weird ass thing. His normal, and it's like the thing was. It was not the anger about like because I could eat that. I mean, fuck. It's it's all good stuff. But the anger was like, where have you been?
Yeah.
That's all.
So
Simple stuff. Just simple stuff.
This passion,
Marriage
this
stuff.
this passion, guys. This is why people get shot over food. And
But
I don't think this should be surprising.
But I think if this guy was telling me that story, I would go, yeah, dude.
Yeah, they know each other.
But not like
He
a
told
hot
him.
pocket that you could just go.
He told him not to eat the
Right.
last Hot Pocket. He
Right.
said, don't you fucking dare. And he did. And he got shot. You're passionate about food. I think you answered his passion right there. Again, we're here to praise Caesar, not to bury him.
You
this
should try
guy
it sometime, Giorgio. Just
a hero.
turkey, cheese. Actually, there might not even have been cheese. Turkey, mayo, yellow mustard, and peppercini.
It's a child sandwich.
But not even. It's a weirdo's insane person sandwich.
It was what was in the
and
text
that's what I
message.
felt like when I was eating it. I
it
go
was
like,
in the
what
text message.
is
You're
what
getting
is
put on a watch list.
yeah, like they are now like my name is at Jersey Mike's at this specific one where they go, if this person comes back and orders this again,
She's a serial killer.
check them. I mean, like be wary.
All I can do is what's in the text message. That's all I can do.
And the whole time he's just like, I'm being a great husband right now.
Yeah, dude. I read it off. I was like, hang on. Let me read this list from my
Like,
wife.
shows it to the guy.
Yeah.
And the whole guy's like, are you sure she doesn't mean everything?
It's one of
And the
those
guy
things.
goes, oh.
Just these things.
It's so simple, right? It's one of those things. Like it's so simple and no one else, even like telling the story, people are like, oh, you're fucking a bitch. But like it's just so simple.
I forget guest names. If it's not written on my person or texted to me, you know this, I'll never know.
How is that the same?
What do you mean?
How's you forgetting a guest name
Yeah,
and
you're really
forgetting my
equating the
same
wrong things
order that
here.
I've
If
gotten
I-
for 10
If I
years?
can't remember
Right.
somebody sitting in a room with me, how am I supposed to remember a sandwich with 17 toppings? That's crazy to me.
You don't need, but
And I
the
don't
thing
know what
is,
you're
but the thing
feeling
is,
that
but the
day.
thing is, but the thing is, you don't have to say
Ross,
the
Ross,
thing.
Ross.
You had to make a point to say, don't put this, don't put this, don't put this. Otherwise, they put everything and you add a couple things. What?
It's add yellow mustard, pepperoncinis.
And mayo.
Mayo.
To the turkey and cheese
I
the
know that
way
now.
it comes.
No idea.
Number 7.
No idea. Everybody's got
You
different
had to
feelings
make
that
you
day.
had it was harder work for you to get them to not put any of those stuff on.
Some people like surf, some people like turf. You know, I don't know what you're feeling that day. I don't know what you're feeling that day. What I do know is, you just you described his
the
entire
reason.
defense.
So yeah, if I was
For the jury.
if I was the lawyer for the prosecution or whatever, they'd be like, "Oh well, there you
Oh,
go.
there it is.
There you
it is.
go.
There it is, right there.
See the
Innocent.
anger."
He's an innocent man. He's an innocent man. And I think we learned a lot today. Watched the Lakers game last night. Delco, if you listen to Drinking Bros Sports, went heavy. Threw a lot of money on that for Denver money line to sweep, and it happened. But that wasn't the weirdest thing that happened last night. For me personally, LeBron James had an amazing game. He's 38 years old. Not a LeBron fan at all, but I can admit that he had a great game, and it was pretty incredible to see a 38-year-old drop 40 points. Now, 31 of those points came at halftime. Typically, when you have a great half like that, and they walk you off the court, they get an interview from you of like, holy shit, can you believe the success of your first half?
Right.
That didn't happen with LeBron James last night. Bob, go to my Twitter. Go to at STJames on Twitter. Instead, they interviewed Tristan Thompson, who I was unaware was on the
Why?
Lakers team.
Giorgio, do you mind
That's
turning
what
the
I
air down?
thought.
I'm getting heated.
Yeah.
I'm getting heated.
All right, so this is pop that up on screen, and then we'll go to the next pick. This is Tristan Thompson being interviewed on national television. The game that is going to send
Thank you,
one
bud.
team to the NBA Finals. They're interviewing Tristan Thompson. Now, at this point in the game, he had played 3 minutes. Had about 1 point.
Why does he look like he's so sad?
He's an older gentleman and has not played in a while. Matter of fact, he was actually hosting a show on ESPN 2 months ago about the Lakers and how the Lakers were going to win and go to the championship, even if they played Denver. Now, the irony of this is I don't know if somebody got hurt and then they replaced him or whatever, but he ends up on this team. Also with Khloe Kardashian. In real life, they got a couple kids together. Now go to the next pick, Bob. As everybody couldn't believe. Yep, there she was, too. Courtside.
She's just looking more and more like
Michael Jackson. She looks like
no,
fucking
just like
Michael
an
Jackson.
overlord. Like she's the chosen. It's very Matrix.
Yeah.
It's very, I don't know.
Courtside last night when they were talking to him, the camera pans over, and there she is staring at him exactly like that as he gives this interview on national television to one of their highest rated games of the year. And I'm like, oh my God. She's the greatest goddamn PR machine of all time.
Because did she get him the interview? Is that
Who knows?
Okay.
That's my only
why
assumption.
wouldn't you talk to
There
LeBron?
is 16 other guys on that team.
Right.
Next to Tristan Thompson, who should have had that interview last night, and yet it was him. It was super fucking bizarre, but yeah, she's been there courtside the entire time. Most of the Kardashians have been there throughout the playoffs, which is super fucking weird. The other one though is crazy. Who's the one dating Bad Bunny?
Kendall.
Yeah. Bob, go ahead and go to Twitter now and then just type in Kendall and Bad Bunny together. There's a picture that's one of the creepiest things I've ever seen from the playoff games so far. It's Kendall. So it's a picture of them courtside looking at LeBron James. And if it's there and it exists, it is a picture, not a video.
Both of them just staring off.
They're right there. There it is. Thanks, Bob. Nailed it. Now look at the look in her eyes. Look at the thirst in her eyes. Okay, and you're like, oh shit, man, that's a lot. I would not be amped if that was my girlfriend staring at LeBron James like that.
I think.
But then hang on. Look at the look in his eyes. Look at the thirst in Bad Bunny's eyes. I think he kind of wants to fuck him too, and that's amazing.
Okay.
Who stares at another dude like that? Pop that up one more time. Look at him, dude.
It's just one
I mean, he's
frame.
staring
It's
right
just
at
one
his dick.
frame. Okay.
Staring right at his dick. His eyes are on the dick. At least her eyes are up, you know? She's not just meat checking him. Mm-hmm. She's staring. She's trying to look at his eyes or something, trying to get a little, you know, look over here. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. He's just staring right at his cock. I mean, he's meat gazing LeBron there. Bad
You're just
Bunny.
trying to spread awareness, Ross?
I
You
just,
know,
like, don't-
normalize a
Sure.
little bit?
I'm not sure. It's
I just like don't know if I would want to sit
courtside.
courtside, especially if I'm someone like this, which I am not and never will be. But like, it just seems like it would be very uncomfortable to be sitting there, every little whisper, every little look, every little bite of food, every drink. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't relax. You can't enjoy yourself. How is it fun?
I think when you're
It's a job at this point. Like they're at work right now.
I'm glad you brought this up. And this might be the food show. I think when you're courtside like this, I think you make the decision before you go in that, hey, I'm going to be on screen, you know, probably 5 or 6 times throughout this fucking thing. Eat at home and then just drink clears. You can't show up and just drink red wine, you know, and have the wine teeth and stuff on screen.
Yeah, I don't think you would.
No, and I think she's drinking clears, right? It's probably some tequila and club soda there. Pop that up.
Probably her tequila, yeah.
Yeah. And that's my guess there, but you're right. The people that show up and eat hot dogs and nachos,
But they
courtside,
don't. But they don't, do they? I don't think I've ever
There's some
seen.
people that do.
But it wouldn't be these, you know.
No, it
If you
wouldn't be
see
these
like a
guys.
J-Lo or someone, whoever, Khloe, Kendall, it's always a Kardashian. At courtside, it's just like, it's not, it doesn't look fun. Doesn't look fun. To me.
Look
Like,
at
I know
that.
you'd want to do it at least once in your life, but like,
Yeah.
how, I don't know.
Because it is amazing. But here's the other part of this. If you're not famous, then the camera doesn't go to you at all, and you could eat fucking endless nachos if you wanted.
Okay.
You know? But for this, Bad Bunny, just meat gazing LeBron like that. I give this 5 years before he comes out.
Bad Bunny?
I've been suspect about him for a while. This kind of confirmed it for me. Bad Bunny's on my list for sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure. I think he might come out one day.
Interessant.
Yeah. When you have that many earrings, you're just like, There's a famous NFL player that's got a nose ring that I'm like, bro. And I already know. And he's waiting to play this out. Mm-hmm. He's got probably 3-4 tops years in the league. As soon as that's over with, he can go and live his best gay life somewhere. But Bad Bunny is on that level for me.
Right.
And I don't know if that's weird, but it is.
Yeah, I don't get that vibe from him, but hey.
Yeah.
Your gaydar is always kicking. You know what I mean? Always working, always on, always beeping.
It wasn't just me. This was Twitter last night, and I mean, she was about to give him a fucking Pepsi, and end world peace or start it. You know?
Right.
It's the same look she had when she was holding out that Pepsi to the soldiers. It's a nice thing. We should send her over to Ukraine and Russia and just kind of end that war too.
Yeah.
She looks great. She's the one that's not knocked up yet, right?
She is the most naturally beautiful one, I think.
And she's
by natural, I mean, you know.
Fake tits. Yeah.
No, just like I'm sure she gets some stuff.
A little bit here and there. But she doesn't have a kid, right? She's the only kidless one? All right. Good for them. Mm-hmm. Good for them. But these fuckers, man, just continue to stay in the press, and she just churns it out. All of them. I mean, she keeps all of them in the press at all times. Mm-hmm. The other one, Travis Scott, you know, obviously who killed all those people at Astro World down there. Nobody's talked about that ever since. And it was like, who's your fucking PR person? Oh, shit. Yeah. Instead, what are they talking about? Bodyguard shows up yesterday holding a briefcase, which you never see. And then it's the name of the new album on there, that he's holding the new album in the briefcase, and then that ends up going viral. She is fucking everywhere, dude. If you could hire her, I'm still seeing Pete Davidson in those goddamn commercials. Was it Jersey Mike's?
What commercials?
Was that the one on last night?
No, Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. That's it. Were they
and I heard his show is not bad.
It looks good. I don't like Pete Davidson, but the trailer to the show looks really good. I haven't watched it yet, but those fucking Taco Bell commercials are awful. Holy shit. Hi, I'm Peter Davidson.
Peter?
And then he's talking he says Peter, and then he's talking to the lady at Taco Bell, and you're like, who wrote this copy for you, bro?
I don't watch a lot of commercials.
We don't have a choice. You don't have a choice.
For what?
For the NBA, because it's live. It's live sports. Which, hence, that is what's saving all of television right now, is you're forcing people to watch ads. Speaking of which, we're heading down to the last goddamn episode of Succession. It's the last one. Who's going to win? Who's going to win this? Now, the problem is HBO Max is going through its 14th fucking iteration of that goddamn app, and it just changed over this morning to Max.
Everything that you loved about HBO Max is even more Max. With the new app, Max.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I can't. And it's just so fucking gay, all of it. And so with this, I guess the intention is, well, here's the thing. Are they going to change it for you, or do you have to get another app? Do you remember we had to delete the other two?
It'll probably just roll over.
Remember Showtime? Showtime anytime. Showtime go. Showtime on the move.
Yeah, I have it.
Showtime in a wheelchair.
I have it. It's working.
So you have Max? Uh-huh. All right. Did it switch over on its own?
I mean, I had to, download it.
Oh.
Went to my HBO Max, went to download, put in my ID, and now it's Max.
So then you have to delete the other one then?
Nope.
Oh, you don't?
No.
What do you do then?
It just turned
Updated.
into it.
It
It just updated it.
Oh, it did?
It's basically
On
just
its own.
updating an app in your phone.
Okay, great. So there is a rumor that the reason why they timed up these dates is to get new subscribers over to the new Max app.
Okay.
So they can watch, the last episode of Succession. It's an hour and a half. Everybody's going bug fuck for it. It's Sunday night, right? Or are they going to push it because it's Memorial Day weekend? I believe it's this Sunday, though, right?
It has to be.
Has to be. I hope so. But
Who watches it live anyway?
We do.
Well, on our app.
On the app.
We don't watch it on TV, so it's like we can watch it at any time.
Yeah. But with all that being said, they're rolling out another version of it today as well, and that might cause the meltdown.
Okay.
Now, which version do you have? Because I don't know where any of those
She has
apps
Max.
are going.
I have Max.
And how much is that a month?
It said that you're grandfathered.
So basically, it just dropped the HBO.
Yeah, and it's
now
just
it gives you.
So I'm grandfathered for probably what, like a year or something?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like I'm just paying the same amount. If you're just getting HBO right now, which I think is insane, but if you're just now getting it, then you're gonna pay, I guess, whatever the new thing is. I don't know what it is though.
Well, I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you what it is now
Oh, okay.
because this is going to keep getting more and more confusing as we go along here.
Mm-hmm.
So HBO Max turning into Max, you're going to get Warner Brothers Discovery with that.
MILF Manor.
Yes, you're going to get MILF Manor, all that
Okay.
stuff.
Okay.
Now they're introducing a new higher price plan. Now this one is going to be $19.99 a month.
Okay.
So you're going to, and this is, Giorgio's going to get this. I already know. So is Delco. You're going to get an expanded bouquet, they said. Oh, of 4K Ultra HD, yeah. Content aimed at pushing customers to the pricier package. It's going to include Game of Thrones. So all the make-em-ups that they love. Are you guys willing to pay $20 for your make-em-ups?
Yes,
You are. Yeah, of course you are.
easily.
I know.
It's the
We pay
best.
20 for Netflix, 21.
Do we really?
Ross, it's the best show on television.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Succession
I
is
get
currently-
commercials on HBO though.
So do we. So what plan is that then?
The lower one.
All right, great. I'm fine with watching two 15-second commercials. I'm okay with it. I'm good with it. But this bullshit, yeah, so they're going to give you 1,000 films and then all the episodes in 4K UHD. I mean, we're starting to get into Blu-ray territory here.
It is.
Like, that's all we're doing. This is so
Yeah,
dumb.
so instead of having to buy a Blu-ray disc, our internets are now fast enough for them to be able to just like push that through the cable.
So this is House of the Dragon 2, Delco. This is you. This is your show. Are you going to pay the extra money for it?
He is. It's amazing.
Yeah, I don't need to.
You don't
Oh,
need to.
wow.
I have a login.
Big brain Daniel over here.
Wow.
That swinger life, dude.
Yeah, dude. He's got a fucking login. If you're an FBI agent out there, I want you to come to this. It's 9221 Highway 290 West and arrest this man. He's fucking stealing.
Please
He's
don't come
stealing
here. Just
movies.
please, if
He's
whatever you
pirating
do not.
movies. He's stealing from Hollywood studios, which I will not put up with. I will not do that. You come and arrest this man right now. You're sharing passwords illegally online on the internet? You fucking piece of trash, dude. Eating pizza rolls.
Do you have your own profile
Stealing
though?
passwords.
Do you have your own profile?
No, he doesn't have a
Delco?
fucking avatar. Answer it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So you're using someone else's
Yeah.
profile?
Yeah.
Are you messing up their algorithm?
Sure is. Slutting up the place.
Just make a.
No, he can't do that. He can't do it.
Okay.
Look at you, dude. This is why everybody's on strike right now. Hey, writers strike. You can come down and strike at Delco's house today. That's why you're not getting more money. It's illegally pirating movies and dragging stuff all over the goddamn town of Austin. I don't like it, Delco. I don't like it. But the hilarious thing about that is because of all of this shit, right, that's going on, obviously you have the writer's strike. Now the new one that I just got the email for that I didn't know is now the Screen Actors Guild is going to strike as well. So you're going to have the writers and the actors, and I just got an email from the guild, and they were like, vote for the authorization. We need to strike. Sure, why not? Let's shut it all down. By the way, the DGA is after that, so that's the entire fucking thing. So you'll have the directors, writers, actors on strike. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that I don't think it's the greatest move.
Well, I don't
They
know.
don't give a shit if it ever comes back. Football is going to be on every single goddamn day of the week, and they don't care anymore. That's it. Sorry about it. It is.
Let's fire up our old skeleton crew. Make us a.
That's what people are saying. Man, there was people in the chats who are saying, hey, dude, start making indie movies again. Let's do it. Great. Where do you sell them to? Because then I got to find. What do I got to shoot the goddamn thing in 4K UHD to hopefully get it up on HBO Max?
I literally own 4 cameras that are Netflix approved.
I think most.
We're good. We can make whatever we want.
Okay.
We can get some reds.
But what about HBO Max? Are we gonna be okay for that?
Yeah, we're fine.
For the dragons and stuff.
Well, we don't have an LED wall, but if you
All right.
we could.
Yeah, we're not gonna have
If we wanna do-
CGI.
if we want to do volume capture, I mean, I'm thinking a lot of Ross's. All of Ross's characters come back together.
Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that what you're really thinking,
Yeah,
Giorgio?
it's like
What the
a
people
Medea
want.
kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Like
Now I'm
all the
in. Now I'm in.
universes kinda-
Now I'm in. Hello.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Be really great if I put all those
Hello.
characters in one
It's
movie.
me, Ross. Yeah.
It'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It'd be fucking awesome.
Right.
Now, here's what I found hilarious about the rest of this article because they're trying to get you there now, right? They're like,
Right.
you gotta pay the $20.
Sure.
Gotta do it.
Yeah.
Gotta fucking do it. Here's the movies that we're gonna have on here, all right?
Okay. Let's hear.
Hits.
Let's hear.
1,000 movies for $20. No ads, 4K, UHD. Fuck, they're gonna take out a retina and put in a plastic Max chip right in your eyeball, so you can watch the 2nd annual HaHa Festival, The Art of Comedy.
What?
Put on by the Haha Comedy Club in Northern California.
Pico?
In
Is that at the
fucking-
HaHa Hole on Pico? Is that the 2nd annual one?
Or is that haha on Lancashire?
Not sure.
Lancashire, right? In
Not sure.
North Hollywood?
Aquaman. That's a big one. Aquaman's gonna be there.
Ooh.
Buckle up. Aquaman's coming. Argo's right after it.
Oh my God, I remember Argo?
These are great films.
Yeah, they are, but like, are you
Argo's
gonna
one of those
sit
movies
down?
you watched once in the theater. No lie, here's what I thought when I watched Argo in the theaters in LA. I go, oh man, I don't understand one fucking thing that's going on in this movie, but it looks nice. And then I
Right.
never watched it again. I know it won all the Oscars.
You didn't understand Argo?
Didn't understand one fucking thing that was going on in that.
Pretty
goddamn movie.
straightforward, no?
Was it? Everybody was getting bombs.
Quick synopsis.
Yeah.
Iranian government falls. They try to get all the U.S. embassy guys out,
Yeah.
and they fake that they're Canadian.
Okay.
Great.
It's a true story.
No,
That's it?
I understand. I was unaware that we had one Argo fan out there in the world, but we do.
People loved Argo.
They sure did.
They fucking juiced off
Juiced
to Argo.
hard. They juiced hard off. Yeah, there's a ton of them on here. You can go and watch
Keep going.
Black Adam. Oh, gotta have that.
I might fall asleep to that.
Keep going.
Casablanca.
Casablanca.
Oh, Cry Macho's on there. The last. That is the last Clint Eastwood movie.
Okay.
As it should be.
He wants to make another one, but they haven't seen him in 454 days, and that's a true story.
Don't you feel like his like if we gave him one more because he was just inching toward just a straight up racist piece, right? Don't you think if we gave Clint Eastwood one more chance,
he
it would
promises to-
it would just be like the most racist thing of all time?
Yeah.
Blatant.
He has to die during the filming of the movie.
Yeah.
That has to be in the script.
Yeah.
He's playing a Grand Wizard
Yeah,
in like
something
Mississippi.
because he's really skirting, Yeah. Toeing the line.
Another movie, I Hate Susie, is out there. Oh, Haha Festival, The Art of Comedy Part 1 is also on there. Sorry, guys. That was listed later on. But 1 and 2 are on there. Kong, Skull Island is on there. What, guys?
Just,
What?
I mean,
It's
if I
this
wasn't
is
signed up,
where your
I
$20
would be signed up.
is going. Lizzo live in concert. You got to watch that in 4K.
No, you don't.
Dan does. We should get Dan to watch that. Magic Mike, Malcolm X. Weird that those two are back to back. Kind of the same movie.
It sounds like it's alphabetical.
Kind of the same movie.
Starting with Argo, but go ahead.
I just like that Magic Mike and Malcolm X are back to back.
Oh, damn. We got a Skull Island cartoon hitting Netflix June 22nd.
Come on. When's that watch party? What day is that?
June 22nd on
Shit.
Netflix.
Mark my calendar down. I will be busy that night and will be unable to do anything but watch that. So, yeah, there's that. And then the response from the new boss there at HBO Max, who everybody hates. Over the weekend, he got booed giving a speech to graduates at a college graduation. They booed him.
Why?
Because they said, pay your writers. You're making everybody pay.
Wow.
You have $20 for an app now. Pay your writers with that money if everybody's going to pay $20. So, and they're rightfully so. I pay what, $69.99 for YouTube TV, all of it. I get 150 channels for that, and it's like, dude, for $20, it's a third of that for Kong, Skull Island, in 4K UHD.
Starring Jack Black.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Is it? Probably not.
So,
No.
by the way, his response to all of this is, I hope everybody does the responsible thing like we're doing today. We're bundling together HBO and Cinemax and Discovery Plus. But these streaming services need to start being responsible and bundle together so you can create affordable packages for people. Oh, you mean cable TV? Just,
And we're gonna
streaming?
We're gonna bring it to your home through this cable, this
Holy
internet cable.
fuck. Zaslav is this guy's name, this dumb fuck. What? Or is your content so goddamn important? Kong, Skull Island is on there. Commercial free, by the way.
You know what else is on there?
What else?
Smartless, On the Road documentary.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Are they on Zoom the whole time?
No, I guess they're in person.
Oh, is that the
And
first
they're doing
time
they're
they've ever done an
doing a-
in-person podcast?
Yeah, when they were on the road making the
man.
documentary.
Ozark's over.
I know.
Oh, that's true.
Sean Hayes
Well,
hasn't had
we're-
to work for 20 years.
We got Zoe Deschanel. What am I eating with Zoe Deschanel? Okay.
Yeah.
I'd watch it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. This is what it's going to be, by the way. Remember that
The Bama
gluttony
Rush doc? Can't
of
wait.
podcasts during the pandemic. You're going to have the same thing where it's just like, oh, hey, we're not working. Let's take everybody else's money and go do this podcast thing. Julia Louis-Dreyfus has one now. So yeah, she's not working for about an hour, and so she's like, you know what I should do is a new podcast. It'd be great. What else do they got on there?
Like I said, the White House Plumbers that I wanted to check out. Bama Rush documentary, which I'm very excited
Is that
for.
fraternity?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Well, sorority, really.
Sorority,
Oh, is it
sorry.
sorority?
Yeah.
Let's go.
The whole story with Anderson Cooper. That'll be a fun little jaunt around the.
You can't see it right now, but Bob just bought that app for that Bama Rush doc right there.
I think
don't need it.
everyone should.
I don't need it because I saw that shit on TikTok.
Oh, did you really?
Bama Rush is one of the biggest. Like, give it 4 months or whatever when August, September rolls back around. Bama Rush is a huge TikTok hashtag.
Yeah. I was actually there in person and I got to see it. Holy shit, dude. I mean, it's like a little army. It's like a little army walking down the street, dude.
Oh,
If you put them overseas in Ukraine, they would take over Moscow.
They're incredible.
It's nuts. I mean, it is absolutely nuts. The screams alone.
My Big Fat American Gypsy Wedding.
Oh.
I'm in.
Oh.
Ken and Barbie Killers. You're welcome.
I did that movie.
What?
Ken and Barbie Killers.
No, this is a documentary.
Oh, this is the doc on it?
Yeah, nobody watched the one that you were
They didn't.
in.
They didn't watch it. It got sold to Lifetime.
Sister Wives. Thank you.
It got sold to Lifetime.
Yeah, it's just like everything that you want in one app. I don't know why you wouldn't want it.
Gross.
It's like everything from Discovery and HBO together. Kind of don't really see the issue, but
I don't even know how those two even fit.
Something for the whole family.
Yeah, dude.
what do you mean how
what's
those
the-
two even fit?
You got rape and dragons on one show, and then, hey, let's watch Zoe Deschanel eat at a food truck in Fresno.
Sometimes you want to be dirty, sometimes you want to be clean.
Yeah,
guess
what
so.
do you want like an app to be? Just all of the same stuff for one type of person?
Well, so initially when cable started, right, you bought it for the brand of what it is. Like you were going to HBO to see amazing programming, movies that are, fantastic. Like it just seemed like it was an echelon or a notch above everything else. And now
Yeah, the
you're
premium
just-
channels, Showtime, HBO, whatever. But
No, Cinemax didn't count. Stars never counted to me. Showtime, Showtime only counted for boxing for me, for real. I never really got into Showtime ever. It was HBO, and then Netflix used to live in that land for me. They used to be up here for me, and then now they don't give a shit anymore. They just shot 15 more seasons of Love Is Blind. Did you hear about that?
for Netflix?
Oh yeah, dude. They're shooting like 90 of them.
Nice.
So you're going to get a shit ton of that. But HBO was the higher echelon for me, where I was just like, oh shit, we should treat this with respect. Now we don't have to anymore. It's just a dumpster fire like everything else is.
Yeah.
Because there's weird shit that pops up all the time. There was something called Fubi or Fubo the other night, an app that just magically downloaded to our television. I was like, the fuck
great.
is this?
Which one's that? Freebie?
Yeah, what is it?
Fubi.
What is Fubi? Fubi?
Yeah.
What is it? What does that do?
Fupa?
It's another conglomerate of channels and back content that you can stream and watch things on.
Great.
Cool.
Sounds great.
There's a lot of these you've never heard of.
Oh, I know. I know. I get these weird residual checks for like 18 cents, and it was like, where was that at? What channel was that on?
It's hard to watch soccer sometimes or weird, obscure anime, so I tend to download them.
Illegally?
No.
No, he gets the weird apps because it's hard, right? It's
Yeah.
hard for you to.
Gotcha.
It's like, oh, this is how they get me because they only have season 7 of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, the dubbed, abridged version.
Yeah, they hooked you in. They hooked you in there. I saw a fucking Kevin Hart movie on brand new on Roku TV. So yeah, the Weird Al doc, and then the new one was Kevin Hart and John Cena.
Roku's cool because it makes a bunch
Are you
of
sure
money.
it's new?
Yeah, the movie was new, and Kevin Hart, put out a trailer for it. I was like, oh shit. Yeah.
They got that partnership with all the Walmart TVs, and then they
Smart.
have a huge ad platform.
Yeah, Roku I like just simply because it's childlike and the remote is only 4 buttons and it's pretty fucking easy. Big
That's
fan
the
of that.
jitterbug of TVs.
I love it. I love it so much.
They promoted it to foreigners.
There's a reason why they're crushing it stock wise. That's it. Just 4 fucking buttons. Let's go. Rewind, play, fast forward, upsy downsy with the volume, and then that's it. Or you can turn it off and go to sleep. You fucking losers. James, do we have a nature nook today?
We do.
Yeah, yes. I have not uploaded the Nature Nook theme song. Sorry. Nature Nook. Oh shit!
That's okay. It's when you put your glasses on. You get a little.
I gave it one more.
That's fine. Better more than less, right?
No, he died. He died there. I should have respected it.
Anyway, so this is brought to us by you.
Yeah.
Alligator
Are
attack.
we doing this one? Great.
Yeah.
Great.
This is the best one.
Gator
I haven't
armed.
seen it.
Gator armed to the teeth. I mean, let's save the jokes for the people doing the Nature Nook. But anyway, brutal attack on video. So do you have the video? So basically,
I have whatever TMZ has.
okay. So you were saying he got his arm ripped off when he was at a bar at like 2 a.m.
Yeah. What's
This
the
is
name
an
of the bar?
indoor bar?
It's
Well,
an
so
outdoor
what
bar.
happened is the 23-year-old was flailing his arms in the water trying to strike the gator before he got dragged under. Yeah, he was, I guess, like, it was a pond behind Bandito's Bar in Port Charlotte, Florida.
Okay, so he was drinking there, probably did a little dipsy in the back,
Yeah. So-
wasted.
Yeah, they found him in the pond area, just behind the bar, and he was screaming or whatever. So I don't know how he got into the pond area or anything like that.
Could have been like a rainy street situation. He's drinking. He's drinking and, tries to pee, which is what they say that these guys are doing, trying to pee in the water and falls in. And so here's the video. This guy was drinking. He walks out to just take a little piss in the water, and possibly this is what happened.
In the water, get the fuck out the water.
Hey, come here. Come here, bro. Hey.
This
Oh, that's
got
him.
by alligator,
Drunk
bro.
as shit.
What the fuck?
Grab my hand.
His whole arm came off.
Oh boy.
Yo,
The other arm.
I'm trying to like.
Yeah, bit the whole fucking arm off.
You're good. You're good, dude. You're good.
He's so calmly saying, "Please help me up."
Gone.
You're good.
There's bone sticking out.
You're good, bro. You're good.
Ah!
stopping the bleeding. I got you.
Stop the bleeding, bro.
It's your brachial artery. I have to stop it.
Look at these drunk ass.
Not taking the cigarette out, by the way.
Yeah, the heater never leaves his mouth. Look at that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so look, it's Ian. Remember we talked about
Remember earlier we
Yeah,
talked
remember.
about
Look at me.
Okay, you have to stay with us.
All right? You're good, brother. You're
Does he
good,
got a Black
brother.
Rifle coffee hat on?
Yes, gone.
Yes.
Gone.
Yes.
You're good, brother.
Right?
Someone's called
I've got a
someone,
tourniquet
right?
on.
Or
They
we
need to fucking get here.
There's a tourniquet on it.
All right.
You're a
No,
soldier,
he's blacked
bro.
out.
They need to get here. Hey, stay awake, brother. Stay
Hey,
awake.
come on, come on.
Stay awake.
There you go. There you
Stay
go.
awake, brother.
Ah, shit.
Okay, but the creepiest part about that, guys, when the video comes and he's sitting by the side trying to
He's trying to get his arm back.
he's trying to
Yeah, he's trying to
what
swim
is he
out
trying
there.
he's trying to find it?
Yeah, he's trying to find his arm. He's trying to find his fucking arm.
Yeah, like in Saving Private Ryan, you know,
Yeah.
the guy's just wandering the
Yep.
beach, like looking around
you
for
remember
his
that
arm.
scene? Yeah.
Okay, so that is the creepiest part of this video.
Yes.
Is that moment.
But you don't know, right? Gator
That's what I'm saying.
tears your whole arm off.
It's a really bad one, Ross.
Instincts kick
This
in
is a really
at
bad
this
one.
point. Instincts
This
kick
is one
in.
of the.
It's not a good one.
Oh, I got the uncensored version.
No, sir. No, sir, Bob.
Yeah, I think you
Not
should.
on YouTube.
No.
Not
Oh, we're on YouTube. We
We're
can't
on
do
YouTube.
it.
We can't do it, guys. All right? You'll have to watch this in the privacy of your own house.
You need to put it on the screen though, Bob, so that Ross can see it because he chose.
See if I can-
I didn't choose it. It chose me. I was just scrolling through.
We had plenty of funny ones, fun and funny ones.
I didn't know it
fun
took
and
his
flirty.
whole fucking arm
Fun and
off.
flirty nature nook.
I would have
didn't
sent you
know.
this.
That was
Jade,
so disturbing.
is it worse than the tiger one?
Nah.
Wait, which one was the tiger?
No, the tiger one was bad. The tiger one was bad.
Oh, the one where
Son of a bitch. Actually,
where the
that's
guy
not that bad.
died?
That's kind of what
That's
I
his
pictured.
white bone.
Yeah,
that is his white bone.
That's what I pictured. Never mind. I can live with this. I'm okay with it. I've seen it.
Ugh.
Yeah, white bone. That's what happens. You get your whole fucking goddamn arm bitten off. What's the name of this bar? Because I actually want to go now.
Banditos in
Banditos
Port Charlotte,
Bar.
Florida. Now the
How
Gator.
far
What
is
if
that
they
from where we're
did-
going on Friday night? How is it close to Hogan's Hangout?
I'm sure not, dude.
What?
Florida
I'll
is
pop by.
such a huge place.
Big
not
state,
that
it's big
huge.
state, but
It's
you
a
know,
pretty big state, but I guess you never know.
Yeah, pop it in, dude.
looks like it's on the Gulf somewhere.
Okay, that's where we are.
Yeah, it's no, it's a couple. It's like an hour or two south of you. So here's Banditos right here.
All right.
Here's Tampa, St. Pete.
So is it an hour or 2 hours? Because an hour, that's worth that drive. I kind of want to see where his arm got bitten.
I'll give you directions from the park.
Yeah, from Tropicana Field. So go Tropicana Field to Banditos. I need to know.
It'll be longer than this though,
Oh my god. Yeah, traffic.
because Tampa's.
An Uber.
No, trying to get anywhere in Tampa takes about an hour.
Oh, because you got to go to the bridge? Yeah, you got to go over the bridge. You got to go over the fucking bridge. That's right. Just give me a little ETA on that. What do we got there, Bob?
$120.
That's not bad at all to go down to Banditos and see where the Banditos bar, see where the guy got his arm bitten off. You know?
They did catch the gator.
Shut the fuck up.
10
Yeah.
and a half feet.
10 and a half feet long.
All
Here's the fucker right
near
here.
the near
Oh,
near
let's see
the
him.
bar.
Blow that up. Oh, that's a big one.
And that arm
That's
is
a
that
big
arm
So
is gone.
what
bro.
happens is
Biggin.
people forget. I'm sure there's a lot of people in the chat that know this and stuff like that. But people forget. Like you think it's not like some dinosaur just like grabs and yanks or whatever. It rolls. It gets you. It
Yeah,
gets on your
so
arm.
he was just like
Yep.
that's why he was so like wet, dirty. You know what I mean? Like he had been
Wet and dirty.
he had been rolled.
It clamps down and it rolls and it rips it off. That's how they do it. That's how we actually did, Jesse. I believe we did a Nature Nook that was even more fucked up than this, but we didn't have a video, which was when the kid got his head bitten off by a saltwater crocodile.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it was in like Ecuador or something, and his parents
Right.
were like, "Go play in the murky
Yeah.
creek."
These were like the early days where we didn't like we were still figuring out what Nature Nook was going to be, right?
Right.
So we did a story about a 7-year-old boy being fucking just his head getting ripped off, right? By
Yeah.
a tiger.
Yeah, by a tiger.
I think is what it was, yeah.
And this guy lost his appendage there. Lost his whole fucking arm.
Yeah, so he was
Damn.
he was airlifted. He's fine.
The guy's fine?
The guy's fine. His arm was amputated, correctly, and the gator was caught. I actually don't know what they did with the gator, right?
Was the gator
It
caught?
depends.
or
It has not been
apprehended?
euthanized yet.
But
I think
they
just said they caught it.
They
yeah.
caught it. So they got it out from the pond.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, I think this guy. It's hard to tell how drunk he was because he had his arms already off, right? So-
Wasted.
Yeah, so like the
He's
shock
wasted.
and stuff, but he's so calm.
Do you have an exterior Bandito's
When he's like, you just
bar?
got to get me out. Get me out.
You have an exterior shot of Bandito's bar there?
Yeah, there
there
is
it is.
actually
Yeah, pop
one
that up.
in
Let's see.
the. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're getting fucking trash there. And
What is
you're
that like
going trash
tarp
there.
world next to it?
I
Like,
know. Guys, that's that Bandito's life, brother.
This place
It's
serves
Ian.
the margs with like the floater shotguns in the top.
Oh, easily.
yeah. It's Ian. Remember, we just talked
We
at the
just
bar.
talked at the bar, man. Man, I bet you can bring your own jar of salsa in there. It's one of those
Yeah.
places where it's BYOS, bring your own salsa. You can just show up with
Right.
a whole jar of paste picante.
Yeah, no.
New York City, just kind of pour it all over everything. I bet you too they'll let you get back there and make yourself a concrete mixer. What? A bloody brain? They'll kind of let you make some shots.
concrete mixer.
They'll let you go back behind the bar and make some shots for everybody.
Probably.
Who wants kamikazes?
Probably.
Who wants 4? I got 4 fireball shots, 4 kamikazes.
It's the
We're
place
gonna
where,
go outside
like,
and pet the gator.
It's the place where like the bartender is drunker than you are.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Everyone there's no adult in the room. Everyone's just completely blackout wasted.
Banditos, brother.
Love it.
Damn, dude.
Love it.
It's a hell of a nook today. Son of a bitch. I just read the article. I was not expecting any of that. I wanted to see the video live on air.
Yeah, we did. We definitely
sure did. He
We
lost
definitely
that
did.
thing, dude.
I'm traumatized.
He's
I'm traumatized by him at the side of the pond, just
swimming,
looking
trying to
for
swim for his arm.
arm. There's something so sad about that.
Sad or happy? Are you happy that it happened, or are you sad that it's over? A lot of people.
Neither one of those
It's
things.
just he was just doing this.
Yeah.
Okay,
yep.
let me see what you guys were talking about.
We'll definitely
just
get
like
dinged for Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, I can't
but-
show it. But I was
no,
showing
he's
Jesse,
just
yeah.
showing it
Yeah.
to me. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, and then he
that's like,
found
I got
it.
it.
He
Yeah.
found it. Yeah, I got my arm, guys.
Okay, yeah, because that is what I'm picturing, because there is a level of just like shock, and you just like don't understand, and you think that you can fix the situation.
Maybe he's a huge Saving Private
And
Ryan fan.
by the way, if he did find the arm in time,
Bronze
it's possible.
It's possible to reattach it. It's also possible to get a bronze. You can also get a shadow box at like Hobby Lobby, something like that. Just take it in. And just be like, hey, dude, it's me from Banditos. Oh, shit, you got to lost his arm?
It's
And
like
he's
a
just like,
Bobbit.
well, obviously.
It's like a Bobbit situation, right?
It's just like,
Do you
Like
give it
they
to Banditos?
found it, and were able to reattach it.
he just walks back into Hobby Lobby and he's like, hey, that's my order.
Yeah.
Do you have the shadow box done from the?
Yeah.
It's the one that's missing right here. You got that
Right.
shadow box or no?
That's free drinks for life, at least.
Shadow
right?
box done?
Oh, at Banditos, he's a
Yeah.
fucking legend.
Oh yeah.
I'd never leave that
Bandito's
bar.
legend. Yeah. That might be the fucking Banditos
Dude,
boy.
that might be the way to go.
Sure is.
Just lean.
Lean into it, dude.
Lean
Gator
in.
boy. I'm
Lean
Gator
in.
boy. I'm the one from Banditos.
I'm the Bandito.
Oh shit, you're the one? Yeah, man. It's fucking wow.
I was on TMZ and everything.
Weird night.
I was
man.
on Nature Nook and everything.
Weird night for me, and my missus.
You get a drink named after you.
Yeah, and that's like the most that happens.
Oh shit. Do you know his name? Did it say the name in the
No,
article?
they say bar goer.
No, it's just Gator Boy.
Gator.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who wants a Gator shot?
Gator boy.
It's triple sec and then grenadine.
Do they?
You know, because it's
Oh yeah,
it's,
23-year-old
It's green.
Jordan Rivera.
Jordan Rivera. A little Rivera rum shots for the arm.
23.
23. Lost his arm at 23.
23-year-old Jordan Rivera has the worst
Damn.
Can I get a one-arm Jordan for the
waking
table?
up from a blackout you've ever
One-arm
had.
Jordan from the table, dude. A little rum Rivera for Gator Boy. Shit. I know. It's fucked up. People are groaning visibly in the background over here. Or audibly, I should say. Both. I can see their faces, I guess.
Simultaneously.
Yeah, simultaneously. It's This is one of those stories that's going to haunt you for a while.
There's also one more layer to it where you know, like what these people, like very drunk, but they're like trying to, I don't know, they're trying to like be the smartest. The drunk helping the drunk with the arm, that kind of scene where it's like, we've got it, you know, like, we've got it, we've stopped the bleeding, now we need, and like, some guy even said the artery that got like cut, like even knew, you know, and so it's this weird.
That was cigarette guy,
right?
The guy
like
with a
Ian
the heater in his mouth.
somehow knows like the anatomy somehow because he took like a couple of JC courses.
You're hitting on a
Some
girl
JUCO.
by taking care of her overly drunk friend.
Yes,
And
yes,
by,
yes.
taking care
Like
of the
the
friend,
drunk, the least drunk taking care of the most drunk. Like that layer is very creepy to me too.
Yeah.
And triggering.
I love it.
Can I tell you something that would bother me?
Sure, go ahead, Bob.
Please, bud.
I know, like, you're in probably the worst place you've ever been in if you're in that situation.
Sure.
Yeah.
But man,
One would imagine.
at some point I would just be like, hey, guys, you don't need to be so condescending. Like, just tell me to stay away. You know, good job, buddy. Good job.
Yeah.
You're not dying. I mean,
Yeah.
please just talk to me like a fucking human being. Like, maybe
Yes.
the rage would keep me awake. Like, I'm a fucking 5-year-old all of a sudden.
The rage and also like the fear of like these are the people. Like I was just doing fucking Washington apple shots with these people, and now they're the people that are like in charge of my safety and my arm. Like there's a level of that fear too, and I'm just like, it's the worst possible situation.
Do you have your stick over there?
Yeah.
Let me see that fucking thing. Throw it. Chuck it to me. Yeah. So I mean, because you had homeboy just heater and is ripping fucking darts, just talking to him. He's like, look, man,
Couldn't
I
take
need
it
you to
out
remain
possibly.
calm, and
You're
you
looking
gotta fucking just
You're
chill,
looking at somebody's
dog.
arm ripped off, and it's still
just dangling.
You're
dude.
cosplaying.
like the calm. Yeah, you're cosplaying an EMT, and you're just like the calmness of the cigarette. It's the most terrifying thing I've ever seen in my life. That whole scene.
I actually think it would calm me down though if homeboy.
Oh
was just
no!
ripping darts like that. He was just like, look, man.
You're the only thing you're hoping in and out of consciousness, and like, did one of these people like call, please 911? Like, I can't even tell.
Yeah, so they were
They
on the way.
seem like they're.
Because that one guy was like, tell them they need to fucking get here.
Yeah.
Which, like, I don't know who was on the phone like, hey, an alligator ripped this guy's arm off. If you aren't busy.
I do think there was a girl, and they were like, she was like, they've got a tourniquet on it. Like she was trying to, like when people try and like be super calm because they're very drunk, right? So they go like in super calm mode because now they're talking to somewhat of an authority. And so they're like,
I'm not drunk.
no, we've got the tourniquet on. We just kind of need you to get here, okay? Like as soon as we've got it under control here at Banditos.
Banditos, yeah.
The EMT's like, holy shit, I'm getting there as fast as I can.
Hey, it's your carotid artery, and the way he was talking to me, he's like,
I
it's
know.
your carotid artery.
Stay with me, bud. Hey, bud.
It's
Good
just-
job, bud.
It's just an arm. If it was a femur,
This is
it'd be a
where
whole
Bob's
different
like
story.
phantom trying to punch him with the arm.
Yeah.
Because he's just like, shut up. And then he's like, where's my
Where's my
You're
arm?
doing good. You're a real special guy.
You're doing it, buddy,
You're
huh?
the bravest boy here.
You're going to make it, boy. Brave boy. What a brave boy.
There's my gator boy.
There's my gator boy. You've got this, bud. No problemo.
So if they've apprehended the gator and it's still alive, maybe I can get there in time and see this thing at Banditos.
That arm's probably still in there.
Has to be.
You know? And honestly,
Has
they
to
should
be.
put that arm on the wall.
I agree.
They should have it taxidermied
Fuck yeah.
and put up on the wall.
Fuck
Yep.
yeah. Bronze it, and then when shit gets out of hand in the bar, instead of keeping a bat underneath the bars, just keep that bronzed arm so you
Love
can whack people with it.
Yep.
Big fan. God damn, great show today. Great show today. Learned a lot. And Gator Boy, if you're out there, proud of you. You remain calm. You're alive. And I respect you for trying to swim after that arm.
I'm trying to think of like the
He was a gator boy. His arm said to you later.
Yep. The gator said, see you later, boy.
The only thing that could have made that more Florida if Creed was just like playing out of like a pop speaker of the bar, you know?
No, I think it was quintessence. I think it was perfect. I think everything about it was
close.
exactly.
I needed a soundtrack to that.
Exactly how I'm Ian, bud. Remember we just took
Ian
a shot.
from the bar. We just did a cement mixer together.
I'm a
Son of
doctor.
bitch, yeah.
What?
All right, I'm not.
Okay,
I'm not.
fine.
My cousin is.
Just trying to calm you down. That terrifies me more. Yeah.
Ah, shit. That's amazing. God
That is a
damn
good
it.
one.
It's a good one today. Proud of all you guys. Proud of everything we've accomplished here today.
Yeah, we really did some
Not
stuff.
just a podcast. We learned things today. We really did. Go to iTunes, rate the show 5-star, and leave a quick review. Also, head on over to Spotify. It's just a 5-star. You can walk away. We're, I don't know, 60 votes away or reviews from 2,000 on iTunes. Get us over 2,000 on that stupid thing. All right, that sounds like a nice firm number that I can go back to them with and just say, hey, can I just shut the fuck up about this on this show? That'd be great because that's saying on all of them. So do it. Just get over $2,000. All right. Talk about Gator Boy. Just give a shout out to Gator Boy in the reviews there on iTunes. That's all we're asking. And if you're in Tampa this Saturday and want to see Rowdy's royalty, Jesse Heisman will be there. And we get a suite for most of you guys. Whoever has tickets, though, that'll get you into the stadium. And we'll all reconnect there at the Hilton. And then Reed Blanco, I'll hit you up after the show. In the meantime, for Jesse Wiseman, a.k.a. The Jables, I'm Ross Patterson. This is The Revolucion. Buenos tardes, everyone.
Good afternoon.